Hi and welcome to the Science Fantasy Experience and to part 1 of a look back at June 2022. So in a change to the normal scheduled programming, there's not going to be an end of month haul video for June. Instead, I'm going to drop videos every once in a while throughout the month. Just because I think it would end up being far too long at the end of the month. I'd hate for a video to be like an hour long and people switch off. I know that there is various toys coming, so to keep it fresh, a couple of videos here and there. And the first up is toy hunting. So a few days ago I went out toy hunting. I had something specific in mind that I wanted to pick up. Alas, I did not find it. But what I did find was a Masters of the Universe Origins Scareglow in the wild. I could not believe that this was actually out there, considering it's a little bit older now, and I think there were a limited run, short packed I guess, because there's always tons of He-Man and Skeletor left over. But yeah, there is no way I was not letting this guy come home with me. He looks absolutely incredible. He comes with this lurid green scythe, cloth cape goods, and obviously just super cool deco on his body, and obviously he glows in the dark. The back though, I actually, like, as much as the figure looks incredible, the card back is just as good. This artwork is absolutely incredible. Not only have they captured like the glowing essence of Scareglow, you actually get Prince Adam for once. Most of the time it's always He-Man, and it'll be He-Man with his kind of axe and his shield. It's so refreshing to see actually Prince Adam in his purple and pink get-up being absolutely shit scared by Scareglow. As you can see, to activate him, he just needs to be in a light source, whether it's artificial or in the daytime, and you get a little picture of Wave 1, which I think it's Wave 1. Trapjaw, Skeletor, Scareglow, Orko, Many Faces, and He-Man. There's a couple of variations on He-Man, different haircuts. And if I hadn't have picked up the Super 7 Trapjaw, I would have easily have gone for that one. It all depends on what aesthetic you want. Super 7 was the Filmation accurate version, and then obviously the Mattel Origins is all based on the toy. What you may notice though is it's unpunched. So many others that were there in the shop were all unpunched, but this one, and the only one, just wasn't unpunched, which is always super exciting to see an unpunched, especially if you're a mitten box collector. And obviously you get the comic book. I'm presuming it's going to be a comic book based on Scareglow. I've got a few Mattel Origins and it's been pretty hit and miss with what comic you get. So I've got some from Wave 1 and Wave 2 I guess. So Faker had a different comic compared to Man-at-Arms, but then Buying Teela also had the same comic as Man-at-Arms. So I don't know if it's randomly packed or they try their best to go in the right packaging. Who knows? Subsequently though, taking a look at it, this is a European release. So I'm guessing this was just not part of, I don't know, a Mattel order, or they just randomly picked it up, because there is no English. There is barely any English on it at all. Totally different, all the bit describing the comic is no English language. So that's really, really cool that it's kind of a bit of an oddity. Although, it's kind of inconsequential, because I'm obviously going to open him up. And here is Scareglow, freed from his plastic prison. That green scythe is absolutely putrid, lurid shades of ick. It's such a good colour. It really suits the character, and it really kind of goes well with the rich colour of purple on his cape, which is actually vinyl. It's really thick vinyl, and it's got crosshatch detail to it. Totally thought it was going to be fabric, but no, it is all kind of rubbery vinyl plastic. This guy is epic. He's so good. The face is terrifying. It's so good. And then obviously we've got the feet that, if you've ever watched my channel before, I've never liked since I was a kid. Frightening. He's awesome. He's all types of incredible. And then we have got a comic which is based on Scareglow. Look at the sheer terrifying faces of Scareglow and Trapjaw. I love these comics. Each comic is done by a different artist. It's such a interesting and just highly detailed add-on that just, I love that. It's a thing with toys now. You look at G.I. Joe Classified, different artists for each box. Master of the Universe Origins, different artists for comics. It's just, it's enriching for toy collecting. So good. What I'm going to say is, stay tuned to the channel. Following on from this part 1, we are going to have a Figure Force video. I've been Rudy Sassoon, and always remember, it's as much about play as it is display. I'll see you in part 2.